Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chawanne Burns. In this video, we are going to discuss the Vishal Garg debacle, the layoff of Better.com. They laid off about 9% of their employees due to productivity. So we're just going to discuss what happened. I'm going to show you a small clip. One of their employees or previous employees or former employees taped the meeting and put it on social media. So we're going to show you that clip, and then we're going to discuss what not to do as a business owner and kind of lesson learned from this. Okay, so Vishal Garg, I believe he's been in the news before. Actually, I believe Forbes talked about him prior to his vicious, no holds barred mentality. He is a young CEO. He's only 43. He is Indian American. Betters.com, it is a mortgage company. They offer mortgages online, and it is for residential customers. So if you are looking to finance or actually buy a house, you could find Better.com on the internet and shop your mortgage through them. Okay, so Better.com Vishal. Now this is from NDTV article that I'm reading from. So I'm reading, you guys. Don't be brutal, okay? Better.com CEO Vishal Garg fired 900 of his employees in a brutal Zoom call on Wednesday, okay? This isn't the news you want to hear. This is in quotation. If you are on this call, you are part of the unlucky group that is being laid off. Your employment here is terminated effective immediately. End quotes. And this is what he told his employees on a Zoom call, according to CNN. The fired of employees fired the entire diversity and equity inclusion team. One of the co-workers filmed the call and they leaked it out. This is the clip that they leaked. We'll take a look at that.
I come to you with not great news. The market has changed, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive so that hopefully we can continue to thrive and deliver on a mission. This isn't news that you're going to want to hear, but ultimately it was my decision, and I wanted you to hear from me. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger. But we are laying off about 15% of the company.
You gotta
market,
be kidding me.
Efficiency and performances and productivity.
All we did for the company?
If you're on this call, you are part of the unlucky group being laid off. Your employment here is terminated effective immediately. What does this mean for what's next? You're going to get an email from HR, ask HR at Better.com, and your benefits. For all U.S. employees, we're providing 4 weeks.
This is not real. Oh my God, I can't believe this.
1 month of full benefits and 2 months of COBRA, for which we will pay the premium. So 3 months total benefits if you elect for COBRA.
This is not real. Oh,
Thank you for each and every one of your individual contributions to Better. I wish the news was different. I wish we were thriving enthusiastically as we were at the beginning of this year. That's not the case. And I am sure you will leave us and
this is not
be
real.
more successful, more fortunate,
after all we did,
luckier in your next endeavor. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for everything you've done for Better. Thank you.
So they're saying this call lasted about 3 minutes. And during the meeting, he said, this is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time, I hope to be stronger. He said, we are about to lay off about 15% of our company for the number of reasons: the market, efficiency, and performance, and productivity. A Better.com spokesperson corrected the 15% and corrected is actually, the number was close to 9%. So in this report, Garg reportedly lashed out at the end of the meeting. He said, you guys know that at least 250 of the people terminated were working an average of 2 hours a day. I mean, he called them lazy and productive. They were only working 2 hours a day and clocking in about 8 hours a day and getting paid by the payroll system. So he wrote this in a blog and he set up a blind account. And later he reported that to Fortune, saying, yeah, that was him. He used the anonymous name Uneducated. So, and he said they were stealing from you and stealing from the customers who pays the bills that pay our bills. So, and this is not the first time Garg's been in the news before. He's been, coined as kind of like a vicious CEO. He said in the past, I guess Forbes got a hold of an email from a former employee, and he wrote in the email to some of his staff members, you are too damn slow. You are a bunch of dumb dolphins. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. You are embarrassing me. There's two sides that we could look from, okay? A point as a business owner and then a view or perspective as a person or a human being, okay? There will always be a point in your life or in a business owner or life period where you will have to make some type of difficult decisions. Whether it will be the betterment of your family, the betterment of the company that you run, the betterment just overall in general for human life or race. And we witnessed that in these past 2 years. So there's always going to be very difficult decisions. Now, as far as a CEO, and this is just a prediction here, I could see this happening throughout in these major or large companies, because when you say work from home, you have no way to track a person's productivity than we did once before. Once before, we had meetings, we were in the office, and you could actually babysit people. And I hate to say the word babysit, but some people might need a babysitter, okay? So you can't say, oh, we're going to say work from home and you expect efficiency and productivity to be on an all-time high, because you're always going to have somebody. And I'm guilty of it. I'm working from home and my kids is at home. I got to make sure that they're doing school work, or I have laundry to do or something else to do, or I could do both of these at the same time. I could work from home, do my laundry at the same time, or I could look at my kids' schooling and work from home. But productivity, hey, if you're trying to be productive, you got to do one thing at a time, or you're not able to be productive, okay? So you need to track or have key performance indicators, a way that you could track a person's productivity. and they call them KPIs. All companies have them. So I don't know, as far as better.com, what they use to track their employees' productivity, but apparently this was going rampant in their company. Another point, you can't say this is our culture or this is the way we do things. This is our ethics, our cultural company culture, and you're at home. You can't spread company culture when you're isolated. And when I'm saying company culture, this is the way we do things. We do things at better.com. We do things in such a way that we don't have to question our ability, our efficiency, our performance, our productivity. We get stuff done. Okay, so you can't spread that message if you're at home. You can't or infect others with that culture if you're working from home. So my predictions, this is not going to be the only company that we're going to see do this. Okay. Now, it's one thing with the market. It's another thing with productivity. Okay. So if you want your company to survive because the decrease in market, you might have to lay off employees. But if you're not doing the work anyway, well, I just might have to lay you off. Now, with that being said, on the other side, as being a person, being a human being, I wouldn't say, oh, I would have laid them off on the new year. That has nothing to do with it. But he could have laid them off individually, sent a mass email out and said, hey, due to this, this, and this, we're going to have to lay you off. And also, once he sent that mass email out to all the individuals that were affected by their employment decision, you could have made sure these employees had no longer access to the system. Okay. So to me, it's like a security reason. And two, is to not embarrass people. Okay. Another thing, if he would have done that, this wouldn't have been a trending topic news. Okay. So there's way to save faces. You could do things in decent and order. You could be a human being about doing things. I mean, when you fire somebody, that's difficult anyway. But there's ways that you could be a human about it, okay? So, and just to save your reputation of not being an asshole. So, it's good that he could make tough decisions like that, but it's not good that you got to be an asshole to people, okay? So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Have you been in those difficult spots where you had to let people go? My name is Chawanne Burns. I'm sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon.